We thought it'd be fun this year to decorate a house for Halloween.
We've never done this before, so we were up for the challenge.
We had this beautiful big front porch to work with.
And we talked about the direction we wanted to go in, and of course we wanted to keep it tasteful and house and home style.
So we began by throwing a drop sheet on the chairs that were there.
Yeah, easy, because everybody has a painter's cloth downstairs or a white sheet in the house.
Yeah, we got that kind of ghostly abandoned look, which
It was
is great.
Next, we thought it would be fun to bring out some antiques and play with on the porch, so we had a look around, see what was available in the garage.
Old rug.
Yeah, the old rug was amazing.
Yes.
That rusty table, which I
Yes.
loved.
And of course, the rustier the better, right?
Yeah.
It's not for sitting children. The bottle rack, which is creepy on its own.
Sort of felt like an upside down spider.
Yep.
Found a great garden shovel and a pick. We decided to bring in small decorative pieces to sort of set a mood. Because the porch is so big, we had an opportunity to create these little sort of moments, and we wanted it to feel sort of like an outside party, right?
Yes.
Like you might be handing out candy,
Yes.
but you may be, sipping a glass of wine.
I love that we didn't do the big pumpkin plastic bowl for candy. We went really pretty on this, so we found the beautiful pedestal bowls in the matte glass.
That's
Very
right.
nice.
Yeah.
And love the crows that we had perched a little bit everywhere.
The clothes are so easy to find. All that little stuff is so easy to find, right? It's just readily available and it can be stored every year.
Yes. So we stuck with an overall theme of dark colors, a lot of matte black, which kept it really classy. But there was that one hit of orange with a classic jack-o'-lantern, which I did not want to do this year.
Right.
But I still wanted a pumpkin. So I had this idea in mind for a great DIY. So I got a pumpkin, which I carved out, and then I used a hole saw bit, which I got at Home Hardware, and drilled some holes through the pumpkin. And then I got some Toy Story rats, which I poked through the holes. And looks completely gross.
I think it's fun. It is. And they're frontwards and
Oh,
backwards.
yeah.
And they look like they're sort of
Mangy.
squirmy.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
good.
It's great.
Yeah. I also loved what you did with the snake wreath on the
Oh,
door.
yeah.
I thought that was really fun.
Yeah, that was, again, a super easy DIY with Toy Story snakes this time. And we got a twig wreath, which is
Easy.
available everywhere
Yeah.
during the season. And we glued the snakes just with some hot glue right onto the wreath. Sprayed the whole thing matte black, and there you go. Holiday wreath.
You could also use it as a centerpiece on a table.
And keeping with our creepy theme, you had a great idea on what to do with those bones.
We didn't construct the skeleton
No.
that you were supposed to do. Instead, we just left it in pieces and shoved it in some great old iron pots
Yeah.
on the porch.
Love it.
So fun.
For a finishing touch, I wanted to frame the entrance, and instead of using those cobwebs, which tend to get stuck on
They're
everything,
messy, messy, yeah.
we decided to go with ghostly cheesecloth,
Yeah.
which is available everywhere, like Home Hardware. But in white, it was just a little too stark, so I dyed them in some black tea, and it looked great.
Yeah.
Perfectly ratty. I didn't think Halloween could look this good.
I agree. I know. It was really successful, I thought. The color of the porch is beautiful to start with,
Yeah.
which was really great. And then we played off kind of the muddy greens, the blacks. Then the color also came in the candy, right? The little pops of
Flowers.
candy. Well,
Yes.
I mean, the orange for sure for the pumpkin, our hero.
And we
Super fun.
still had some totally creepy stuff happening, which,
Right.
you have to have during Halloween. You have to have some fun.
Yeah, and you're at dusk. You're out here at night, so you might as well play up the creepy, right? You
Yeah.
might as well play up the dark and the candles and all those sort of moments.
Absolutely.
Yeah. There were really big, impactful moments with that crazy owl. It was
great.
It was great.
Yeah.
It was really great. And not garish, right?
I know it's easy to go off track at Halloween and buy everything you see with glitter and crazy colors, but it's important if you want to keep it classy to stick to a theme, which is what we did.
Yeah, we talked about that. I mean, the house is Victorian.
Yes.
So we kept it sort of like
Creepy antiques.
Creepy
yeah.
antiques.
Like American Gothic. Yeah. Very classy, creepy. Does that work?
it's a new genre.
Homeowners helping homeowners with expert advice.